Hey, you guys. I'm live. This is my first live stream on YouTube. I actually do live streams on YouNow, and my name on there is Unscripted Life. All you guys got to do is go to younow.com, Unscripted Life, and press fan, which is like follow, and you'll get notifications for live streams. I'm going to be doing some live streams here on YouTube. Hey, Josh. But when I'm traveling and I'm out, it's hard for me to do YouTube live streams, so I'm doing YouNow. So make sure you guys to go fan on YouNow. Hey, everybody. I told you guys I was going to talk about my upcoming trip, so that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm nervous, really nervous, and really excited all at the same time. Even though it's only 9 days away, it hasn't really sunk in all the way because there's a lot to do before then, and it's a big trip. It's like 18 days long, which is huge. Thank you guys. Hey, everybody. Yeah. So we did the New York City Land and Sea Cruise vlogs we did last June, and it was 20 or 21 days. So this is a land and sea vacation vlog, which is going to be 18 days. We're going all kinds of places. I'm going to tell you guys all about it. 9 days. 9 days. Sarah's going on her first Royal Caribbean cruise in 60 days. Oh, wow. How fun. So this vacation is going to be me and Minara and Trevon and Chris. And Zarius is actually staying with friends in Alabama. And we're boarding our dogs for the first time, except for Baby, who's going with Zaria. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. We've been training them and getting them ready. And so I'm just going to basically tell you guys we're doing our trip. If you have any questions or suggestions on things to do, go ahead and comment over here because I've been researching. Like I said, I'm really excited but really nervous. Chris, who is Chris? Chris is Trevon's boyfriend. And so like I said, him and, Trevon and Chris are going on the vacation with us and Minara. And yeah, that's right, Sarah. I know a lot of people know who Chris is. Some people know who Chris is. So that's Chris. Hi. Okay, so the trip. We're leaving on the 24th, and we're driving to, so remember this all, Mobile, Alabama. We'll probably get there too late to see any cruise ships, unfortunately. We're basically just getting there in the evening. So it's going to be a day of driving, like 8 hours or so, plus stops. We're going to get there at night. We have a hotel by the beach. We're going to walk around the beach and stuff, maybe look at the lighthouse, go to sleep. We're waking up on the 25th. So this is a full itinerary, you guys. And like I said, if there's anything that you want to see or in the videos or you think that we should do, because I haven't researched every little thing yet. I'm working on that. We're going to get up on the 25th and we're going to drive to New Orleans, which may, I don't know, hour and a half or 2 hours away. And we're going to be there for the whole entire day. We're going to be doing sightseeing. We know for sure we want to go to the World War II Museum. Trevon wants to go there really bad. We're going to be staying the night in New Orleans on the 25th and the 26th. So we have 2 days and 2 nights in New Orleans. So we're going to do as much stuff, you know us, we're going to do as much stuff as we can in New Orleans that we can do. And so when we leave New Orleans, it's going to be the 27th, and we're going to drive to, I think it's maybe 7 hours away without stops, to Houston, Texas, where we're going to see Robert and Favor Fenwick from It's Our Fenwick Life on YouTube. You've probably seen them on the Seaside Cruise, on some of my Unscripted Life vlogs. So basically, we're going to stay with them for a few days and hang out with them in Texas. And they're going to take us to all these good places to eat that they like to go to, have some authentic Tex-Mex, which we've never had, do sightseeing. Minara, oh, hey, Favor, Robert. Minara wants to go to the Funeral Museum, I think it's called, in Houston. It's not a spooky place. It's more of like the history of funerals. And they have caskets and hearses, and it's more like an educational, tasteful thing. It's not a spooky, gross place. And no, Stacy, we have someone coming over to take care of the cats and the snakes. They're not like the dogs. They don't need someone here with them at all times, but they do need, fed and spent a little time with. So on the 30th of April, we're going to drive to San Antonio and stay there a night and a day. So on the 30th, basically, to see the sights in San Antonio. We're really excited about that. And then we're going to come back on the 1st of May. We're going to go back to Houston. That's our day for packing and totally getting ready for the next leg of our trip, which is one of the most nervous, like one of the things I'm most nervous about of all is Favor knows how nervous I am. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. So what we're doing is on the 2nd of May, we are flying, that's right, in an airplane to Cancun, Mexico with Favor and Robert. And like I said, me and Minara and Chris and Trevon, all 6 of us are getting on the airplane. It's like a 2-hour, 20-minute flight. We're flying to Cancun. I am more excited, Favor. I'm more excited than nervous. But my heart races just thinking about it. We're going to Cancun for a week to stay at this beautiful resort on the ocean. It's like one of those vacation resorts that I always have seen and wish I could stay in. And I said, one of these days. So Favor and Robert invited us to stay with them for the week because they go there every year and they love it. So we're super excited. I can't believe it's going to be 3 months ago that they asked us to go, and it just seems like time flew by. Oh, it's going to be amazing to be in Mexico. And I know a lot of stuff's been happening in Cancun, but we're going to be safe and as careful as we can. And we're not venturing out away from the hotel zone and tours organized by the resort. Read some of these comments here. I'm really happy you guys are all here with me live. It's really cool. So yeah, I'm scared about the airplane. I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, but I'm excited. So I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to lie. All you guys are going to know how nervous I am. And yes, I'm vlogging going on the airplane. I'm vlogging the entire 18-day trip, everything we do. And I'm going to vlog the airplane and show you how I sit. Favor got us big seats, me and her, big seats. So they're going to be more spacious, and it's going to help me with like the thought of being in a little seat in the middle of an aisle around all these people smushed in makes me just feel kind of claustrophobic. But I watched Favor's video. She actually has a video on her channel. It's Our Fenwick Life of Spirit Airlines flying to Orlando. And I watched that, and it really helped me feel more comfortable. So I'm excited about doing it, but I am very nervous because I'm having these weird fears. I'm going to face my fears, but it's going to be hard, a battle against my crazy mind that thinks crazy things. I know that flying is safer than driving a car. So it's not that's what I'm nervous about. I have weird, like sometimes at Disney and I get on a ride, I kind of freak out because I think, oh, I'm stuck. Like I can't get out if I need to get out. So it's more like I'm on this airplane. I can't get out if I need to get out. And I know I'm not going to need to get out. It's just, like I said, it's just a weird phobia. I'm going to have something to drink before I get on the airplane, and probably while I'm on the airplane. I just really can't wait to film it, show you how I sit in the seat, show you what the plane is like, show you the views from the plane. I've never, ever gone to Mexico on a plane. I haven't gone anywhere on a plane since the year 2000. And I flew to, you probably might have heard me talk about my California adventure where we flew out to Salt Lake City, and we drove through Death Valley, and we drove to Disneyland, and we drove up the coast of California to San Francisco, went to the Winchester Mystery House, and drove back through Nevada down to Salt Lake City and home. And that was a 3-week trip with my mom and my sister and Trevon, and he was like 3.5 or 4. So I haven't been on a flight in 18 years. 18 years. I do have a doctor's appointment. I was thinking about mentioning just maybe having something just in case I totally freak out. It helps knowing that you guys are with me. I have my camera, and I'm going to have it on. So, all you guys are going to be there with me to also offer support and favor, of course. He's going to be sitting next to me. So we get into Mexico on May 2nd, and we're just going to go to the grocery store and get checked into a hotel and set up in our room. And of course, we'll show you guys what it's like at the resort. I haven't booked any excursions yet, even though we've been talking about them. There's this ruins that I'd like to do. They call it something like the something Panther. It's up by Chichen Itza. I want to go to Chichen Itza because I've never been there, because on a cruise, to take the boat across to the mainland and then all the way up Chichen Itza is a very, very long day. And the one that I want to do this time I'm talking about is a 12-hour trip. So we would have to leave at 7 in the morning and not get back till 7 at night, which is a long time. I know it's going to be hot there already. But it goes to Chichen Itza. It goes to this other ruins that is kind of like the one I did on my Royal Princess Cruise vlogs. I think it was called Sibanchi. It was the ones where you could walk around on and in the ruins, which you can't really do to hardly any ruins anymore. This one that I want to go to, it is a newly discovered ruins, and you can walk around it on it, which I would also like Trevon and Chris to do because they haven't experienced anything like that. Like I said, it goes to Chichen Itza, and then it goes to this nice little Mexican town, and then it goes to, I don't know how to say it, Ilkil. And it's one you've probably seen on YouTube. It's that cave where the whole roof is open and the sun comes in, and there's a big, the water in the cave, and you can jump and swim in it. It'll be amazing. So I really think that I would like to do that. I think the bus ride might be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, just, one way, but that's okay. So that's what I'd like to do, definitely, one day. We were talking about going back to Tulum because Trevon and Chris hasn't been there, but we've been there, and we think that we might just skip that. I do want to spend time at the resort because I've never been somewhere where I could, swim and relax during the day or the evening and then go out to places at night and look around. It's going to be exciting. Like I said, Robert and Cenote. Robert and Favor have been there before, so they know what to do. And then we're coming back on, my nose itches. We're coming back on the 8th of May, flying back into Houston. And then we're going to stay that night and the night after that to recuperate the next day. And then we're going to drive to New Orleans because basically Biloxi or Mobile is about halfway from Houston to home. So I was going to stay I've done so much studying here, researching. We were going to stay in Mobile, but I actually was thinking, I like to get tattoos on my different trips. My tattoos that I have, I got this one from Florida, this one from New York City, this one from Asheville, and this one, I got this one in Florida. But anyway, so I want to get one in New Orleans. I actually looked in Texas, New Orleans, I looked everywhere. And I look on Instagram, I type in like New Orleans tattoo artist. Houston tattoo artist, and I actually found one that I loved, one person out of everybody that I really loved, and she did this custom voodoo doll for somebody, and so I thought, I'll have me a custom voodoo doll, and Menard helped me design it, and I actually put those things on Facebook, like the designs. So I'm going to get a custom voodoo doll tattoo in New Orleans. So basically, when we leave Houston, we're going to drive all day to New Orleans, get there at night, probably walk around the French Quarter, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, which will be the 11th, get the tattoo at 1 o'clock. That's their first appointment, and then drive home and probably not get home till like 11 o'clock that night. So it's April 24th to May 11th, and that is the entire trip plan so far. We're going to do a lot of stuff in Houston, San Antonio, New Orleans, and Cancun. And it's not an actual cruise, but the week in Cancun, and then all the things that we're doing are like the excursions you would do on a cruise. And actually, it's really cool because Trevon said many times, cruises are really fun and relaxing, but, it's sometimes you might just want to go on vacation where you don't have to worry about getting off the ship and getting on the ship and going to the set dinners and stuff like that. So it's going to be nice to try a 1-week vacation in a resort on the beach because it's kind of like a cruise, but you don't have to maybe be as busy, So that's going to be exciting. And I'm going to look at your guys' comments because I am looking for things to do. Like I said, we're going to the World War II Museum and, of course, the Alamo and the River Walk. And I want to try all kinds of foods that are specific to the areas we're going to be in. I know, Laura. I'm super excited about the tattoo. I'm super excited about everything, but getting the tattoo makes it even more exciting. I just have to decide if I want it here, but this is prime real estate right here, or on the outside side of my leg, because I wear like cutoff pants and sneakers, so it would be positioned so the pants would be here and the shoes would be here, so the tattoo would be in the middle. I just don't really know if I want that tattoo on my actual arm yet. I think it might go on my leg. Probably wouldn't hurt as bad anyway, but I don't care about that. Billy says, what airline are you flying on? We are flying on Spirit Airlines. I thought about doing, there's a lot of water parks and theme parks where we're going, but I do a lot of theme park stuff here. So I was I really want to do more things like museums and like sightseeing like that, not necessarily more kind of things that locals might do, not big touristy things. Because I feel like I could get to know the place better. Like there's a voodoo museum, and there's a Mardi Gras museum, and there's the World War II museum, and there's this cool speakeasy Trevon's friend told him about. Speakeasy is like a hidden bar that people don't just outwardly say, hey, there's this bar here, but it's called like Vampire or something, and you have to say a code to get in. Something like that would be fun. I like to do these unique things in different cities we're in. And like I said, Favor and Robert are going to show us the things in Texas. So it's going to be 18 days full of fun. A lot of drive-in, but not that much. 2 8-hour days there and 2 8-hour days back. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it's called like Vampire, like Vampyre or something, and you have to say a special code to get in. The World War II Museum is the actual like official World War II museum, I think, for the US, and it's in New Orleans. It's huge. You should look it up. It looks just like a Smithsonian museum. I mean, with the giant hangars with real tanks and real airplanes and everything in it. They say it takes an entire full day, like 9 to 5, to see the whole thing. So that's going to be one of the days. Fire alarm, how-to guy. Yes, we did. We were going to do a transatlantic this April, but that didn't happen. Different things came up. We decided not to do that one. I actually kind of got chickened out because I thought I would really like a balcony on transatlantic. So I'm talking about doing a transatlantic next year as a group cruise. And for all of you guys getting ready to go on a cruise, have fun. I'm jealous. It's been a few months and I'm totally missing a cruise right now. And my next cruise is July 28th on the Carnival Magic. It's a little group cruise. We have 8 cabins. That's all. It's going to be super fun and a nice little small group. And I might book something before that. Who knows? Like last minute. I'm not sure. But I hope all you guys enjoy watching the vlogs. I know that a lot of you said that the New York City Land and Sea Cruise vlogs was your favorite series. You specifically really enjoyed the land part because seeing all these places is just something amazing and special. So I know you guys are going to like this new one. My next Disney cruise. I don't have a Disney cruise planned yet, but I want to go on another Disney cruise. Best way to do transatlantic is Queen Mary 2. Yeah, it's nice. It's only a week long, and it's from Southampton to New York City. That is nice. The Desperate Monkey says, what's in 9 days? My big 18-day trip, land and sea vacation vlog. If you missed it, this is going to be on YouTube so you can watch it to see the plans for the big trip. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be doing live streams during the trip, like when I'm driving or maybe at the World War II Museum or in one of these little speakeasies I told you about or at lunch, anywhere like that I would want to do a live video. It's actually going to be going on YouNow, just younow.com. My name on there is Unscripted Life. You just press fan by my name and it'll follow me and you'll get notifications when I go live because there's not going to be any notice. I'm literally just going to be like, oh, I'm going to go live right now and like, hey, everybody. So you don't want to miss that. So go over there and do that. I have kind of had a little mini hiatus lately. It's been crazy because I had another, we moved and I had to get my old house ready to sell and everything. And hopefully it's all going to be done by this Monday, just in time. I'm not on YouNow right now, you guys. I'm on actually YouTube right now. When I do YouNow and if I put a YouNow live video on YouTube, that's an option. It goes on Unscripted Life, which is my other channel. So I wanted to actually do a live video on Sea Cruisers because this is about my cruise that's coming, my trip that's coming up in 9 days, which is going to be on my Sea Cruisers channel. I love cruising too. And we're so excited to be able to hang out with Robert and Favor for, wow, like a week and a half. It's going to be amazing. That's one of the most exciting parts of all right there. I'm just reading right now. So many comments. This is awesome. Thank you all who have subscribed, and I'm glad that we've inspired you to take cruises. You might have been scared like I was, like I am about the airplane. I mean, I've heard it's helped a lot of people with cruising. Paddy Wagon, YouNow, yes, just younow.com. Oh my gosh, Lisa says you should go on an Impractical Jokers cruise. I wish. That would be so cool. Oh my gosh. Brandon says ghost tours in New Orleans are so much fun. I was looking at them. No, excuse me. I was going to look at them. I was thinking of them. I was going to look at TripAdvisor at the ghost tours and see which ones are rated the best. Do you have any suggestions? Anybody? New Orleans ghost tours, like a specific company or anything? Because some, are better than others. Matt says, when are we going? 9 more days. We're leaving on April 24th, and I'm not ready. Like, I have for the doctors. And Arnie's get her haircut. I guess I should get my haircut because it's been since June. I like it, but I don't want to get any longer because then it'll bother me. And it's gonna be hot there, so I think I'll get my haircut. And I didn't even tell Favor this. Okay, you ready for something crazy? We're flying out of the country on May 2nd, and Trevon and Chris do not have their passport. They haven't even applied for their passport, okay? And you have to have a passport. So don't worry, Favor and Robert. It's okay because we have it all planned. Come the 18th. You can get a passport at the office if you're traveling within 2 weeks. So basically, they have to wait till the 18th. And then they have to call the passport office in Miami and make an appointment, which someone I was talking to said they waited for 11 hours once they got there that day, and their parking bill was like $100. But then they're going to drive to Miami. They're going to stay in the office till they get their passport, and they're going to come home. So they will have their passport. It's just a very last minute thing. Haunted graveyards would be fun, Ray said. It would, and we talked about that. Favor told us about a haunted graveyard in Katy, Texas. And I thought, oh, fun. But then I was reading stories about it, and they even call the road like Devil Road or something because they said that people have reported like getting possessed and stuff on the road. And I don't know. It just sounds a little too scary for me. I like fun scary, but not scary. The gaming Q12 says, I go back and watch your old vids. That's cool. There's so many videos. I think I have like 500 something videos down here now. A lot of people don't know that you can go to my channel and click on playlists, and you'll see all of the cruise vlogs, like by the name of the cruise, and then they're all in order. So you can just click on one and watch it from the very beginning, and it's like going on the whole cruise. And also, I have seacruisersvlogs.com or seacruisersofficial.com, one of those. And there's a list of every cruise we've ever taken with links to the playlist in chronological order. Because a lot of people say, what's the very first cruise vlog you ever did? It's all on there, which is really cool, I think. Hi, Carissa. Stephanie says, how's Sebi doing since the pool? Yeah, Sebi fell into the pool yesterday. Minar was out there with her. She was scooping out. There was like some worms in the pool. Big worms. I was like, are those snakes? They're bigger than some little snakes I've seen around here. Big old fat worms, man, at the bottom of the pool. And she was scooping it out. And then Sebi was playing with a lizard. And then she walked on this really thin, like this thick, this little walkway behind the pool. And then Minar's like, Sebi, and she didn't listen. And she jumped up to get a lizard. And when she landed in the water. She freaked out and she started clawing up. And Minar ran over there and she helped pull her out. She was traumatized for a minute there. She dried off quickly and she's doing good. That's why we'd never leave our animals outside, because they could fall in the pool, She said when she went in, she was under there for a few seconds because I guess she had to like get back up, or maybe she couldn't swim that good. I don't know. But it was bound to happen. The Desperate Monkey says, where are you going on your land and sea? This video is live right now, but it's going to stay on YouTube. So if you missed the where we're going, you can, when this is over, you can watch it from the beginning and you'll see exactly where we're going. Violet Eyes says she's enjoying our group cruise vlogs. Did the little girl ever get her phone back? So that was Shayna, and no, her phone was never found, ever. She never got her phone back. Nope. Hey, Michelle. What group cruise is February 2020? Hey, oh my gosh, Michelle and Ray. The group cruise is Harmony of the Seas in 2020. And did you already book with me on that one? If not, email me. And speaking of which, I finally ate those chocolates you sent. Well, I shared them, which was hard because I'm not even exaggerating. They are the best chocolates I've ever had. Like, the chocolate taste was amazing. I was going to be like, for a holiday or something, can I can I send you some money and you can send me some more of those chocolates? They were so good. I don't remember where they're from, but somewhere where you guys are in New York. Thank you guys. If anybody's interested in group cruises, we have the July on the Carnival Magic this year, November on the Ruby Princess. It's a California coastal in November this year. And then December, we have the Norwegian Bliss. So we have 3 more coming up this year. They're all different sizes. The July Carnival cruise is going to be very small, intimate, very fun. The Ruby Princess is going to be really small, and the Norwegian Bliss is going to be huge. And then so far we have January 2020 on the Harmony of the Seas, which we're booking for right now. It's really good deals. And then I'm thinking of doing May Alaskan cruise on a Holland America ship next year. So a lot of fun groups planned. Cruising is just so much more fun with friends. Okay, so Kim asked if we're going to Disneyland when we go to California. Yes, I want to stay at the Haunted Queen Mary the night before, and I definitely want to go to Disneyland. And I believe it's just going to be me, Minar, and Zarius on the cruise. So it's going to be a nice little cruise with the kids. And, of course, with the fly. And just so you know, Minara and Zarius have never, ever been on an airplane. And Chris has. Trevon hasn't been on the airplane since that trip I told you about in 2000. So he was about 3.5 or 4. So he doesn't really remember it very much. And Chris hasn't been on a trip like we're about to go on. He's like flown to LA or something, but he hasn't been on a road trip. He hasn't been like on a Caribbean trip. He hasn't been on a cruise. He hasn't done anything like this. So I'm super excited for him to experience it. Oh, the Queen Mary. I used to go on the Queen Mary to the museum a lot because we lived out there and we would go, visit it. Samara says, who is Chris? Chris is Trevon's boyfriend. I haven't got anything new from Etsy lately. I actually ordered a nose stud from Etsy, and the person who made it too short so it wouldn't actually even fit. So that was a flop. Did you really, Laura? Saw a ghost in the pool room? See, I just remember going there when I was little because we lived in Riverside, California for 4 years. And I just had like this, it was a weird feeling. Like I can't really describe it. Just like this uncomfortableness. I don't know. I always just thought it was kind of a creepy place. But we're definitely going to vlog it. Speaking of creepy stuff, I made a video yesterday. It just happened. I wasn't planning on it in the car or the day before yesterday, talking about, is my new house haunted? I don't know. I'm trying to decide on if there's a friendly spirit here or if it's Trevon messing around with me. On one hand, I feel bad because I think it's him. On the other hand, I'd hate to be one of those parents and didn't believe their kids. But if there is something in this house, it is a friendly thing. I never feel uncomfortable, and I'm a chicken. Okay, so, and it's going to be weird staying at the Queen Mary because it might not be very comfortable. Who knows? Depends on the room we get, right? But I'm still going to do it. Trevon swears it's not him, but it's just, it's a whole nother video. Oh, thank you, Brandon. You have my email, seacruisersvlogs@yahoo.com. I would love to get like a good ghost tour. I would love that. I like creepy stuff. Anybody else know of any haunted places in New Orleans? I know there's a lot, right? There's the old hotels and things like that. Anywhere we're going to be, that would be so cool. It's going to be so fun. So Billy says, how much hard drive space in a vlog do you go through in a day? Any tips for vlogging my 9-week trip? Definitely have to be prepared when I'm going on a big trip. I mean, I always have 3 batteries for my camcorder. I always have 2, I don't even know, see if I had it over here, 2 little mini SD card readers in case one stopped working. I always have 2 64 GB SD cards. I always bring my passport, which not like a passport for travel, but hold on. Oh, I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's by like WD Western. I don't know what it's called. What it is a hard drive, external hard drive. Yeah. And it holds 1 terabyte of stuff. So when I So what I do when I'm filming is, the day we leave on the 24th, I'll have my SD card will be empty, and then I'll film all day. And my my batteries are enough, and my one SD card will be enough to film a whole day. On a cruise, sometimes I run out of 3 batteries on the first day, but this is different. At the hotel at night before I go to bed, I always label day 1 on my external storage device. And then I pull all the day 1 stuff in there, and then I format my card and start and charge all my batteries and start fresh the next day. And I do that the whole time. So you really, 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 really need to have an external hard drive. I'm just going to get up and get this. That is the only way that I could do what I do, especially traveling for a long time, because you have to have a place to put all your stuff. Because if not, you wouldn't want to lose anything. Or here it is. I think it's called Western Digital, WD My Passport Ultra. They have them on Amazon. They're maybe $60. They have 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte. This is it. So I just plug this into my little computer and put my pictures and everything directly onto this, and then it just stores it. It's very handy. I have to find my waterproof case too. Oh, S. Swan says, where is everyone at? It's so quiet in the house. It is. They're at Animal Kingdom. Minara, Travans, Arias, and Chris all just went to the Animal Kingdom about an hour ago to ride Pandora, Flights of Passage and Dinosaur. And I didn't go. It was very last minute, and I'd planned on doing this stream. I've kind of had like a little mini hiatus just because I've been so busy with the other house and everything. And it's just been crazy busy. And our snakes were a little sick. They had to go to the vets. But I'm back. And I wanted to come back on this live stream to say hello and tell you what's going on. But yeah, they're Animal Kingdom. It is really cool to be able to be like, hey, I want to go ride Animal Kingdom, and then 15 minutes later be at the Animal Kingdom. Billy says, I have 1 day in Orlando. What park is best to do? Favor and Robert only had 1 day, and we went to Magic Kingdom because it's the most iconic, like magical park, if you will. And there's so many different rides and everything. So if you really only had 1 day, that'd probably be the one perfect Disney park to go to. Bless you. Yeah, is Dinosaur like Indiana Jones? What are you doing, Panda? Yes. And we have another dog here. It's Chris's dog. Her name is Panda. And she's getting along real good with everybody. Let's see if I can show her to you. There she is. Panda, say hi. She's an Australian Shepherd Lab mix. Say hi, Panda. So she's been in the house for like a week now. She's really sweet. Laura Menard says she reminds her of Monkey. She's so sweet. She truly is a sweetie pie. It's weird having a big dog here now with the little teeny dogs. They're harder to cuddle with, but she is cuddly and sweet. I would love to go to Australia one of these days. Zachary, would I ever consider an expedition cruise with a company like Quark? Yes. I think I told you guys a lot. I would consider anything. I want to travel. I want to do as much stuff as I can do. And when I'm in New Orleans, I definitely want to check the schedule, and I want to see if there's any cruise ships. I would like to go there to see the cruise ships or even sail away. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'd like to do that. And Chris says, is Dinosaur like Indiana Jones in California? Yeah, it's kind of laid out the same way, that same type of vehicle and everything. I didn't go to Animal Kingdom not only because I was going to do live stream, but because I am too big to ride on Flights of Passage. And also they were going to ride Dinosaur, and I can't ride Dinosaur right now because I pulled like out a rib in my right here on my chest. Like, I don't know what happened. Oh, do you see over there by the kitchen door? I got this gate so the dogs didn't come through because they like carpet, and not in a good way. They like to go potty on the carpet, even though they have a piddle pad. No matter what, there's just something about carpet, and I don't want them to ruin the carpet. So I bought the baby gate, but it's too wide, and the dog got stuck in it once, and I didn't want them to get hurt. So I put this big, long picture in front of it, and on the other side are the big dog food containers, which are like 20 pounds, and they're pushed up against it, one on each side. So it works well, but I have my hands full, and I was walking over it the other day, and my left foot got caught on it like this, and I was just like, and I like grabbed for Trevon, and I hit the floor, and I like did something to my ribs, man. I think I like popped one out or something. So anyway, dinosaur is extremely rough and jerky, and it will like make you hurt even if you don't already hurt. So there's no way that I could ride any of those rides tonight. So I was like, oh, well, I just won't go tonight. Is the screen frozen? Someone says, why is the screen frozen? Is this frozen for everybody? Because to me, it just looks normal. Oh, for some people it is. Yes, we've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race, but I didn't watch the very last episode, which came out Thursday. So I'm watching that tonight. And I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. Okay, good. Gladys is working then. You guys. Did you like my MSC group cruise? Yes, I loved it. I loved it. Every day that I edit one of those videos, it brings back such nostalgia. No, you guys. Well, the dogs are hollering. I don't know what they're barking at. Sunshine. But I just want to tell you guys about our plans because, like I said, it is 18 days. We have a lot of things planned. And if you guys are watching this later and you have any suggestions on things to do or links to, tours or like the ghost tours or places to eat or unique little hole-in-the-wall places that aren't really touristy or whatever, comment below on this video. I will look into it. To recap, we're leaving April 24th in 9 days. It's going to be such a busy 9 days. And if you want to watch our live streams on the trip, which I will be doing because I have a big old backup battery, and I'm going to be having it with me all the time. So I actually plan on doing a lot of live streams for fun. Maybe when I'm changing, states or just whatever, visiting little local places. That's going to go on YouNow, younow.com. Type up Unscripted Life, which is my other channel. It's my regular channel. And click fan by my name because that follows and that gives you notifications anytime I'm live. Like I get notifications on my computer and my phone when people I'm following go live. So yeah, now I just have to do a lot of stuff to get ready. Hope that I'm ready in time. No, I will be, but it's a lot of stuff. And we are going to stay safe and we are going to have fun. And I'm happy that all you guys are going to be there with me. And I'm super excited about getting back home and editing the vlogs. I want to put on vlogs like at least every other day. That's my goal, to keep them coming so that they're going to be done by the time we go on our cruise in July. And oh, it's going to be such an adventure. Thank you guys all for being here and all your nice, sweet comments. All of you guys have fun on your cruises. Hey. And I'll do another live stream here on YouTube soon. Oh, before I go, I was going to tell you guys, because my MSC Seaside cruise vlog is almost over. It was a lot of fun, and it's sad it's almost over. I don't want you guys to go with any videos. So what I have is a giant list. I put it all down on my phone. I have a giant list of video ideas that I'm going to make, vlogs, information and stuff. Kind of like that one I made about everything you knew about tipping on a cruise ship. I don't want to update my phone right now. I'm working on them right now every day, and I'm going to schedule them so you guys will still have videos, and they're going to be great. I have a lot of suggestions from people on Facebook, Sea Cruisers on Facebook. I might post another post on there asking for what you want to see, like informational videos. But I have a lot of great video ideas that I'm going to be working on, like what happens on boarding day and, well, there's some random ones that I wouldn't have thought about, but here's one: public restrooms at port, because a lot of people want to know. Talk about the new Norwegian Bliss coming out. Zara! Well, I better go. But look for a lot of videos. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.